As Road to the Kenyan Premier League grew from an unknown show to a series watched by millions, many unlikely storylines began to emerge. Miguel Karani cemented his role with a clutch preseason cup win. Kasim Wini became a superstar overnight before vanishing without a trace. And Rahimu Salehe made his mark as one of Kenya's most dangerous up-and-coming wingers. But one character's journey has an even more incredible journey, and it's barely been covered. A stray kitten abandoned and left to die in the streets of Kahawa West against all odds found her forever home at the Kahawa Pride clubhouse. From lost and alone to loved by thousands around the world, her story has never been shared until now. This is the story of Simba.
Introduce yourself and tell us where you came from.
Before Simba came along, the clubhouse was just a clubhouse, a place where players slept, where coaches ran film review, where the team ate, trained, and got ready for matches. That was it. Then one day, Otto, our technical director, found something.
It was just a normal day at the clubhouse, a normal visit, but outside I kept hearing some funny noises in the bush, like a cat. There's a cat. I could hear the cat calling out for its mom or just calling out for help. So I decided to go and check it out, and immediately I looked around the bush. I saw a stranded kitten. I tried to stay there for a few minutes to see if there's any larger cat that will come close to it, but there was none. So I decided to take it.
So Otto walked across the road from the clubhouse, found a stranded kitten in the bushes, waited to see if any mother cat was around, and when no one came, he picked her up and brought her inside.
Since the bush is just directly opposite the clubhouse, I brought it in and I went straight to, I think at that time, Cindy and Carol were doing some laundry, so I talked to them, asked them to find something for the cat to eat, and then I looked for George Ouma, who's the most responsible player in the clubhouse when it comes to the kitchen department, and I told him to figure out what the cat will be eating.
So Otto handed her off to Cynthia and Carol, who were doing laundry at the moment, asked them to find some food, and then went to find George Uma to handle her diet. From day one, George got the responsibility of feeding the cat. So Otto comes back 2 days later and finds out that 3 of our players and 1 of our staff, Govid, Brian Masharia, Kasim Wini, and Abdallah, had basically already adopted Simba and taken her into their room to keep her safe while she got used to the place.
It wasn't like an announcement. I just left it at the clubhouse and gave it to the 2 or 3 people that I've mentioned. 2 days later, when I came back, I found that a few other people had already taken it and claimed it as their own and put it in their room. They had already taken the cat and decided to care for it in their own room. So it used to stay there. They never let it out. So, they were saying that they just wanted to help it first familiarize with the clubhouse so that it doesn't get lost.
So that is how Simba moved through the clubhouse on those early days, tucked inside Abdallah's hoodie, going from room to room, getting introduced to the team. It did not take very long for Simba to make this place her home, and it did not take long for the players to start seeing what this little cat actually brought to the club.
Simba here is the best thing that have happened so far, from the time that we found him to today. He just brought a lot of joy in the clubhouse.
Simba brings some sense of family and unity in the club.
Simba brings the morale. Simba likes playing with people.
It let us see how family comes together. It seems to be together with it, playing with it, to let us know each other.
There's some sort of enjoyment and encouragement when you see him playing around, running around. It's fun to watch him.
Happiness. Juu time mingi unapata tuseme hata kama kuna kitu nakusumbua karibu nayo utacheza na wewe.
So what does a day in the life of Simba actually look like?
Simba spends most of his time in the kitchen. Right now, I think I've just seen him sleeping on the couch. They do obviously spend most of their hours in a day sleeping, and when they're not sleeping, they're probably in the kitchen, and if they're not in their kitchen, they're probably just playing around with each other.
I would say behind the PlayStation because there is a little bit warmer behind the machine.
At the clubhouse, but we napenda kutoka nje, alafu inakaa hapo kwa bike hapo nje. Napenda kukaa hapo kwa bike, hapo ndo mahali inatulia.
So basically, Simba ends up wherever it's comfortable, whether that's in the kitchen, the couch, behind the PlayStation, or by the bike outside. She has many options. When it comes to food, Simba is not picky.
It currently doesn't have a specific set food diet. It's eating the same food that the players are having, so most of the proteins as well, like the chicken, the beef. I think it can't complain.
Milk and chicken.
Simba eats some snacks, milk, he takes milks, he takes a lot, many things.
Almost everything, but mostly meat.
Sometimes it takes some meat and in the morning a little bit bread.
So basically, whatever the team is eating that day, Simba is eating it too. Every player at the clubhouse has a favorite Simba story.
There's this day I took Simba and I put a small video on my laptop of another cat. Simba was all over it and was so happy and couldn't even leave my laptop. So that was so sweet.
There was this time Simba got introduced to other kittens. He was really angry because he felt like there was competition in the house. So that was kind of funny to me.
So apparently, Simba does not like sharing the clubhouse with other cats, which makes the next part of this story interesting, but we'll get to that later.
Simba iko na a lot of joke, yani napenda kujoke na watu. Unaweza kumekaa, unashtuka shafika na kurukia saa. Kuna kai.
So, if you were ever at our clubhouse, watch your back. But here is Otto's favorite story, and honestly, this is probably the best one out of them all.
My favorite Simba story must have been when we had Bear, the guests from university. When Bear played like a FIFA match with Austin, and we had like everybody signed his kit. I think he said that he's going to frame the Kahawa Pride kit and put it in his house back in the United States of America. And we also had Simba like sign the jersey. I think that was a really good thing. I also saw that part of the moment was included in the introduction of our road to the Premier League series episodes, and I think that was a really good gesture.
So Simba has actually signed a Kahawa Pride jersey, and that jersey is now somewhere thousands of miles away, hanging up in Bear's closet. And lastly, we asked everyone the same question. Describe Simba in one word.
Fascinating.
He is sweet. Sweet.
Joyful.
Joyful.
It's a good animal.
Simba is playful.
Playful.
Playful. Comedian.
Favorite.
But before we wrap up this video, there is one more thing you should know about Simba.
She currently has now 2 bodyguards. We have 2 extra kittens. They're both males, so people are saying that they are 2 bodyguards of Simba. But of course, the two bodyguards are supposed to go with the lionesses to their clubhouse. They haven't gone yet because I think the lionesses are still having their own clubhouse renovated. So just hope the kittens don't get too comfortable in the clubhouse before it's their time to leave. But I think Simba is really happy to have other kittens with it. It will help with their upbringing.
So Simba now has 2 new bodyguards, 2 male kittens that the team has been calling her protection detail. And remember earlier when Lewis told us that Simba was angry the first time she got introduced to those other kittens? Well, this time around, apparently she's okay with it. The bodyguards are eventually going to move with the lionesses to their clubhouse once it gets renovated, but for now, Simba has a couple friends. So there you have it. We are a club on a difficult road to the Kenyan Premier League with matches every weekend, players living, training, and fighting for promotion together. It's serious work with real dreams attached. But the thing about this story is, it's not just about football. The best clubs are ones built on something deeper.
It gives people a sense of responsibility. There are things that it does in the clubhouse which are funny, like playing with its own tail, playing with the curtains, playing with people's feet. Like it just brings a different random vibe within the clubhouse.
Simba brings some sense of family and unity in the club.
Every morning as we wake up, Simba has a way of just making us happy and bringing the morale to the team.
That is what Simba represents at Kahawa Pride. So that is the story of Simba. The next time you watch a Kahawa Pride match, remember, back at the clubhouse, there's a small cat sleeping on the couch waiting for the team to come home without a care in the world if we win or lose. That's all I have for this video. Our next stream will be next weekend. The time and venue are TBD. We actually just streamed this morning. We had a Friday match at home. The results of that should be live on our Instagram page. If you want to go check it out. If you like the show, drop drop a like, drop a sub, comment where in the world you are watching from. As always, you can catch new episodes of Road to the Kenyan Premier League every Wednesday and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you all for the incredible amount of support, and I'll see you in the next one.